Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another video. I hope everyone is doing incredibly well. I'm on to do a sensual energy reading. It'll be an 18 plus reading, and I want to focus on the Divine Masculine's thoughts, their fantasies. I know a lot of them are just longing to be with their feminines physically, and many of you can feel this happening for you this year. I know that summertime as well is a significant time for many of you, and you're feeling this energy of preparedness as well. A lot of the signs and synchronicities will help you guys out. Look for birds that mate for life. I've been talking a lot about the cardinals and mourning doves. So look into that synchronicity, but I really do feel like many of your masculines at this time are feeling like there is just no one that they want to be intimate with or connect with other than you. And so if you're tuned in or you're just guided to click on the title for whatever reason, let's find out what your masculine has on their mind, okay? Oh wow, so we have my heart is beating fast, along with I love your caramel skin. Very interesting. So they might absolutely love the tone of your skin. You might be their dream girl, divine feminine, okay? Their dream woman. And their heart beats fast when they look at your pictures, is what I'm getting from this, okay? So there's something about either your vacation pictures or seeing you in a bathing suit that, like, it really gets them going. There might be like a favorite photograph of you from a time that you went on vacation. Maybe it might be like a bikini picture, you drinking margarita by the pool or the beach. There's something about you in a bikini. Even if you are, you do have a lighter skin tone, maybe seeing you on vacation or seeing you get a tan or something like that, there is just something about this energy here that your masculine wants you to know. Like, he's really fixated on looking at these pictures right now. And a lot of you may not even realize this or know this. It might be like a vacation album you have saved somewhere, or a set of vacation pictures you have either from a time you visited the Caribbean or Europe or something like that. But whoever this is, your masculine has their eyes on you, and it's making their heart beat fast. It's almost like a feeling of renewal and the passion again between this set of twin flames. You know that moment where you go through like a lot of towers, you guys might pull away from each other, and then, I don't know, maybe like months later you start feeling that sexual energy again, that sexual pull. That's what I'm getting with this masculine, and how it's starting up for them is that they are like fixated on looking at your pictures again, maybe even like older photographs of you, reminiscing of when they first met you or when they first noticed you. All right, so that might be significant for some of you. Let's go ahead and get a couple more, and then we'll dip into the tarot of sexual magic. What else do they want you to know? Oh la la. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that one that fell on the floor. Just give me a second. Oh, there was two. All right, let's see what they are here. Okay, so I want you to control me. Why are you still with him? Oh, I get jealous easily about you. I'm going to pair that up with why are you still with him? And I've been waking up with a heart on. Okay, so I'm going to definitely put this here with these messages. They've definitely been watching you, divine feminine, from afar. And it doesn't even matter that you guys are in separation, or like if you feel like you guys aren't talking, you don't know where the connection stands. Just tune in to what it is you really feel, what type of energy you feel is coming from your divine masculine, because it's a clear indication that they're thinking about you a lot, and you might be able to anticipate when communication is coming through. If you just take some time out away from like all devices and things like that, and just close your eyes and breathe and tune into the energy, you'll notice like a shift in your body, or you might feel like arousal or certain feelings or visions come to you. But you got to take that time out, okay? Because it's clear here that this masculine is thinking about you. I mean, they're waking up with a heart on. They are fixated on, probably like as soon as they wake up, they check their phone to see if there's been like any kind of social media update from you, if there's a text from you, or they might just be looking and scrolling through old photos of you. I'm seeing that this masculine might save, again, screenshots of you. And it might be like a collection of their favorite photographs, and they might even use those photographs to self-pleasure, okay? So pay attention if you guys are getting like a burst of sexual energy throughout your day and you think about your masculine deeply, like you get a clear flash of your divine masculine's energy in that moment. Yeah, it's a good synchronicity that Their heart is beating fast, if you know what I mean, okay? So they want you to control them, divine feminine. This is a divine masculine who he misses you. He misses the little things, okay? And you're feisty is what I hear with this one. I want you to control me. So what I'm getting is a divine feminine who is like, you might have like this innocence about you. And then when your masculine got to know you, it was this innocence. But beyond that innocence, it was someone who was very fiery and very passionate. And I think that a lot of people tend to misunderstand you, divine feminine, or they might take your kindness for weakness. But when your masculine got to know you, you're strong-willed. And I think that there is this grace and tenacity about you that's very attractive. And I think that behind closed doors, even though your masculine may be like a lot bigger than you, or you might be like very petite in his eyes, like, I think that there is just something about him wanting to see you control him or take control of him. And he often fantasizes about this, okay? I think that he would really get a kick out of you being intimate with him and having positions where you're dominating. So either where you're lying on top of him or sitting on top of him. It could even be through like oral, where instead of you lying down and he's performing oral, he would want to be performing oral with you on top of him somehow, on top of his face. Okay, moving on. Why are you still with him? And I get jealous easily about you. Okay, so remember in the beginning how I said that this masculine might be looking at your old photographs. Another thing that you guys may not know is that they have this weird fixation or obsession about looking at your past, looking at you in past relationships with other people. They might have a tendency to compare themselves, wondering what you might see in past partners, or if you're still in any kind of karmic situations, or let's say you're just on the dating scene, or you might have other friends around you who are male, who are close to you, for example, divine feminine. They might kind of just not like seeing photographs with you around other men, or even just looking at pictures of you on, let's say, these vacation photos. Maybe there might be some pictures where you're alone, but there's other pictures where you might be with like an ex-husband or an ex-boyfriend. There's just something about it that makes them very jealous, okay? And it's part of this energy of wanting you to control them. I feel like along with getting jealous, it also makes them feel very aroused, because there's a part of them that knows that you are theirs, okay? So they're watching you very, very closely and really thinking about you in this sort of a obsessive way. And I feel like it's happening in a way where it's like, as soon as they're behind closed doors or they have a moment to themselves where there's privacy, a lot of them are just whipping out their phones and they just want to like check in with the divine feminine and see where she's at, what she's up to, who she's with. Okay, yeah, we have the Empress here coming through. So that's our major arcana. Okay, so if you guys are really wondering what your masculine is feeling at this time, in regards to the way they see you, what they're fantasizing about, the Empress, they want you to control them. They like the way that you're in control. They like the way that you are all the queens combined. You are patient and loving and fiery, and you're strong, and you know, somehow there has been a separation this time around, and they're fixated on looking at you because you might have been the one to kind of draw boundaries this time. In fact, I think I just shared another reading that talked a lot about the separation happening between divine masculines and feminines. You might be part of that collective where, as the divine feminine, you really had to put a stop to the communication between you two, because you had to like put your masculine in their place somehow. They find this energy very, very attractive. Okay, they find you, again, to be very beautiful and calm, but at the same time, like, you're feisty, and they like it. Okay, there's that energy of just being very feisty here. They want you to take control. Look at her showing off her muscles, even like grabbing onto his hair. Sorry guys, sorry for that interruption, but yeah, it's just so that you guys are on alert. You know, we're getting the Four of Swords coming up with this card, and I'm hesitant to show the card close to the screen So if you guys want to Google the Four of Swords card in the Tarot of Sexual Magic, you'll see the image there. But I feel like the tables have turned. You know what I mean? Like, this masculine never expected that you would create distance or walk away. And now that you have, it's like, it's such a turn on. They see you in this very Empress energy because you might have been the first person to really stand up to them. And even like with this getting jealous about you and why are you still with him and things like that, I feel like this is a divine feminine who, like in this card here with the Five of Swords, like she doesn't wait around for this divine masculine, okay? What I'm feeling is if you guys are in separation or if your masculine is ghosting or pulling away, this is a divine feminine that moves forward. She continues to live her life. She continues to extend her lighthearted energy. She doesn't close herself off to experiences or other people. She just continues to enjoy herself. She knows her boundaries. And that's something else that really turns this masculine on. She knows how to have a good time. She knows how to relax. She knows how to keep it moving. You know, she doesn't get stuck or stagnant. And that's where that 4 comes through here with that stagnant energy. He's used to calling the shots, and other women are used to boxing themselves into a corner to please this masculine, but not this divine feminine. And you've definitely got him on his toes right now. So in terms of his best course of action, let's go ahead and get a card on that. Because they might watch you from afar, divine feminine, but they're not going to take any action if they feel intimidated in any way, okay? So let's see what their best course of action is right now to get out of this, like, watching energy. Okay, their Chariot. So the Chariot is about taking action, but not only blind action. Like, don't be impulsive. You need to have some kind of plan or strategy in place. And I feel like this is a divine feminine who she commands a man to be prepared. She loves a man that's very confident, and he has a lot of discipline, and he has very, like, a sense of a clear direction with a lot of focus. I think that that's really attractive to this divine feminine. And many of your masculines haven't come across an energy like this before. I feel like you make him want to be the best version of himself possible, and this has to do with being in romantic relationships as well. I think that in the past, this masculine has been the one to lead, and with this "I want you to control me" card here coming through, I think that he sees you as this Empress who can meet him halfway, and I think that he likes the fact that you bring a challenge to the table. He's really turned on by the fact that you're unpredictable, is what I'm getting with this card. All right, I hope you guys find this reading well. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you guys want to hit me up on Wisio.com, I do have a special going on right now where if you do book one of the 18 plus sensual energy readings with me, you also get entered into a draw to win the Tarot of Sexual Magic deck, along with another free reading with me. And what I'll do as well at the end of the reading with you guys is explain a little bit about the cards and how I use them and what the major arcana means, along with the minor arcana, and how you can read for yourself and your own connection. Okay? I love you guys. Take care. Bye.